पल मलाई हँसाउने Oh my love.
My name is Hadiza. I am 14 years old, from Nigeria. I had a boyfriend, Dele. Dele and I were in the same class in junior high school, and we were like two lovebirds. Because of culture, we cannot kiss or hug in public. We always had sex with any little opportunity we had to be together alone. So it was not always planned, and most times Dele will not have condoms with him. I did not have any knowledge about contraceptives at that time. A few months later, I got pregnant. My family were ashamed of me. The pregnancy has to be kept as a secret so that the community members will not laugh at us. I was taken to another town during the period I was pregnant until I had the baby. When I had the baby, my parents gave the baby out to the orphanage. It breaks my heart, and I feel bad for bringing an innocent child into the world and not being able to take care of her. If I could turn back the hands of time, I would make sure that Dele uses condoms every time we had sex.
I am Mavuto from Zambia. I was 14 years old when I had two boyfriends, Moses and Joshua, from the same community. I used to have sex with both of them without considering ourselves being at risk of sexually transmitted diseases or HIV and AIDS. Few months later, I felt pain when urinating, pain in the lower abdomen, bleeding during and after sex, changes in vaginal discharge, and heavier periods than usual. I was scared to tell anyone or go to the hospital because I was worried that my friends will laugh at me. I will lose Moses and Joshua. Who do I tell for advice, since I'm not free to discuss sexuality issues with my parents? After I noticed it was becoming worse, I visited the hospital and I was found and treated for chlamydia. I became aware of my responsibilities of using condoms and contraceptives to prevent sexually transmitted infections, HIV and AIDS, and unwanted pregnancies.
I am Sunita from Nepal, 17 years old. I was in love with my classmate Ravi. We could see each other at school time, but not after school due to the strict family discipline. When my parents went on holiday for 1 week, we met in my house in the late evening. We got carried away with emotions and excitement. We had intercourse without any protective barrier. Few months later, I discovered I was pregnant. I was so scared to share this incident with my friends and family, but pregnancy couldn't hide. Later on, when my parents came to know, they decided to marry me with Ravi. Ravi's parents refused to accept me as I was from the lower caste and they were from upper caste. Ravi couldn't do nothing against his family will. Now, I am with a baby and I lost Ravi, my study, respect, and everything. Be aware of your own action and risk of not using condoms or contraceptives.
My name is Feng, 13 years old girl who comes from China. I fall in love with my boyfriend named Li. We experience the sexual behavior of the junk. However, we have limited knowledge about contraception. Especially me. I was ashamed to get contraceptive information and quite shy to ask contraceptive information from parents, teachers, and friends. My boyfriend and me haven't taken any contraceptive measures before and after intercourse. After 2 months, I always feel so dizziness, vomiting, and tiredness. And my menstrual cycle is not coming this month. I'm fainted during the PE course. I was sent to the hospital to check health condition. The result is that I got pregnant. I'm suffering from the miserable life when I noticed to be pregnant. I have to terminate my study because I can't stand the great psychological pressure. I'm thinking that all my classmates are talking about my pregnancy, and my parents are beginning to worry about my future life. My boyfriend is leaving me. I'm to lose the angel smile on my face. Rather, I become anxiety and unhappy all the time.